Yes, sir. Back like we never left, man. Back at it, outside, getting to it. You know, and we're gonna have an amazing show. Welcome back to Military Veteran Point of View. I'm gonna tell you what, this week right here is presented by everybody that have a little attitude and problem, like me. I got a bit of a short fuse. Had to learn how to control my anger. And we're gonna talk about that today on the show. Now, I'm being completely honest here. I tend to lose my cool a lot, right? Some things I don't like. When I don't like certain things, I tend to let it be known, right? But sometimes the way I let it be known is not as nice as it should be. I know, I get it. That's something I gotta work on. Hey, that's why we're doing this show. That's why we're building this content. So I can go back and review the things I probably shouldn't do. With that being said, if you haven't already, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and get ready to have a good time because, yeah, it's something that I need. Indeed. Yeah, we're going to end up taking it back to the side roads, but I just want to get out in this open pill and explain to you guys kind of bit how my mind works. Just imagine this open field is my brain. Plenty space for knowledge to come in, plenty space for more education, but what I don't got space for is the BS. And this is when I tend to explode, blow up on individuals. Not that I just like doing that, but I'm very good at it. Hell, I have perfected it. Sometimes I got a silent blow up. I got a death stare. Dead, boom, bow, out of there. I also have a loud projection drill sergeant type energy that comes out when the BS shows up. And that's something I gotta work on, y'all. I gotta remind myself, hey, yo, I'm not in the military. I never was a drill sergeant, but the way I carry myself, I put boot to ass, quick. And before I get to the physical sense, I make sure I let it be known why you shouldn't be doing what you're doing, or what you have done has caused you to be in my area or my target space of whoop ass. Yes, sir. One thing I don't mind doing is putting boot to ass. And sometimes I'm so good at it, my words are a little bit more lethal than the boot. Because I'll tear your soul apart when you keep playing with me. Yeah, we're back. Had to get that off. So we finna walk back on these back roads right now. Get a little deeper in the conversation. Then we'll go ahead and flip into the show. I'm just saying, I ain't got no fuse left. Not for the BS. Stop recording. Now that we're back on the back roads, right, we got a little balance, a little foundation. We're not too loose on the conversation. But boot the ass, I hands it out for free. You know what? See, here's the difference. My boot to ass, listen, it ain't free. It costs you a little something. What you mean, inside? What you mean? What I mean is, it costs you to be a little bit ignorant, just a little bit ignorant, for your ass to get served. Yeah, and I ain't talking about no dance off. Anyway, I'm just saying, you guys watch plenty of these episodes, my phone may have rang while the live's going on. And guess what? Your boy almost lost it a few times. Now imagine me getting upset about somebody calling me during the live show. Just imagine how pissed off I would be by being disrespected by someone on something that's a lot more major than just the phone going off. That may put a few things in perspective. Yeah. Now, I will say this. You just might want to drive slow, come around me. Listen, I'm not just talking about physically driving a vehicle. Before you bust that turn, I need you to understand that I'm that guy that's like one of them landmines. You step on me wrong, your leg is gone. I don't want to take you off this earth. I want you to remember every time you hobble along, man, next time I ain't finna cross that brother path and just leave him alone. Yeah, you know, that's just kind of how it is. Let's go. With that being said, I encourage you guys, move with caution, you know, and I'm talking about when it comes to holding your tongue. And on this episode, and during this entire week, we got 5 ways to prevent from blowing up on individuals. Now, you one of them individuals, kind of like how I was explaining earlier, where you don't like to take too much, you don't like to deal with the crazy shenanigans people do, and you like to get your point across, right? I will tell you that it'll be best as you lock into this episode, because I got some tools you can use to prevent from you going to jail or going to hell, whichever one. Sometimes we may take things a little far, but guess what? You won't be messed up again. Anyways, let's get it rocking out. Y'all ready for this show? Let's get it. Welcome back to Military Veteran Point of View. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this hiking and I'll get with y'all in a second. Roll that footage. No, this is not a dream. You're in the world of Inside Speaks. We're inspiring you to find happiness in your world. Guess what? We outside with it. We like to hammock camp, bike, as well as ruck. That's right. I'm an Army veteran. I served 2 tours, man, with some great individuals, man. We had our ups, we had our downs, just like you go through in life. But I tell you what, I'm gonna share some of them stories with you on this channel. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Yeah. We taking it there. I'm gonna tell you something. I needed this conversation and many other conversations along my life journey. Yep. You haven't already, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Send this to somebody that may need it. Send it to that young man or young woman that tends to always have their name in the headlines. They on that TMC special peel. You know what I'm talking about. One of them ones that don't mind putting boot to ass. And that's me. Matter of fact, since we on this right now, go ahead and tap in to these shows right here. Right. Routine builds confidence. Veteran business must knows. Discipline over motivation. Before we get too far into this conversation, let me tell you guys something. We need to widen the view up right here, right now. Yeah. Because when we talk about this, I may throw my arms out. I may be getting in a fight stance. Or I may brush your face with my little paintbrush. This is going to be my new mic after a while. I might be walking the streets to brush y'all faces off. Because some of y'all just don't get it. But after the day, yeah, after the day, we going to put pennies on your eyes. Oh, you don't know what that means? Pennies on your eyes? Ha! Coins on your visuals. You might not got that killer instinct in you. Yeah, killer instinct used to be a game. But this is not a game. When I say penny on your eyes, that means that's something they used to do. The Irish people used to do when they put you on the ground. And they put you where you're supposed to be. They put you in your place. They put pennies over your eyes. So your eyes don't open up. Your eyelids don't open up, right? But today, welcome to Street Church. This is what I've been waiting for. Y'all see my beautiful profile image right here of me yelling in this mic? I was actually saying, God damn it, why people still calling me? And I said, snap the shot. Action cam, DJI took the photo, and I say, you know what? I'm using that. I'm using it today. Right? Because I got a bit of an anger problem. Some of y'all got chips on your shoulders. You know what I got? I got pretzels. Once it popped, the fun don't stop. As a matter of fact, I got 2 different flavors on each shoulder. Yeah. Yeah, y'all got little chips. You got little crumbs on your shoulders. Me, I got pretzels, Pringles. Matter of fact, I don't even like pretzels. That's why I said that. Pretzels. Some of y'all are like bent up sticks that need to be burnt in the fire. Anyways, I'm a little angry today, y'all. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? I'm a little pissed off today. Yeah. I'm feeling some type of way. And you feeling some type of way about your day, guess what? It's all right. You ain't the only one. I got a few tools where we can fix the problem. I'm ready to wring a few necks today. And that's why this whole week is important. That's why this week is very important. I feel like individuals don't think my time is important. You've been to find out today. Bruh, Taylor done switched everything on. See, now you're mad. I know you're mad. Your son, your brother done switched everything on the profile. I know. That's what he do. That's what he do, Angel. I know it's you. I know it's you because I see your symbols. But I'm quite pissed off today. I am. I'm 38 hot. For those who don't understand what 38 hot means, that 38 supposed to be a weapon that people use to hobnob people off this earth. You know what I mean? I'm on musket energy. I don't got time to miss. I'm going for the gusto. Listen, I'm not Captain Save-A-Hope. Can I say it like that? I'm not Captain Save-A-B-ass nigga. No, this episode is not meant for children. But if the children end up hearing it, they may need to hear it. They may need to know it. Yeah. Boy, I'm going to tell you what. Some of y'all, just don't understand. They don't get it. I am the Himothy when it comes to setting fire on individuals. I'm the guy that don't mind kicking your ass off your high horse. Matter of fact, I might kick the thoroughbred in the ass too. Listen, I worked really hard to get this life that we have right now. Trust me, I drug Angel through hell to get to where we at today. To be able to wake up and be like, you know what? Fuck this world. I'm going to do what the hell I want to do, and everybody else can kiss my ass. Took a long time to get there. A long time to get there. Hello. So when individuals get upset with me for not answering my damn phone, let me tell you something. me. Let me work on my vocals. I want to make sure I get this clear. I mean, I may be a tenor. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I may be an alto. You know what I mean? I may be a soprano. But the choir finna come together because I'm preaching to the choir. You don't pay the goddamn bill. And whatever hell you got going on right now in your world, inside, maybe outside, but damn it, I don't give a damn. You're not finna destroy what me and this woman have built. All your whining, all your crying. Damn it, go water your own garden so you can grow something special. Okay. My bad, y'all. I apologize. You know what? That's why I needed to do this show. I'm talking to me. I'm talking to that old individual that used to not say nothing and be mad and just, man, I got you. I got you. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm a ticking time bomb. There are times when I think to myself, I wonder if anybody else out there feel the way I feel. When you've worked so hard to get you some peace, and then you have individuals that just want to taint it because they ain't got nothing to do. God, it ags my soul. But I'm working on me, y'all. That's why we got to do this whole show. That's why I decided to do this whole topic. I knew this topic was going to trigger me. I knew this topic was going to trigger me from Monday through Friday. This whole entire week is going to be triggers for me. So you guys are going to get to see the real deal Holyfield. And then, you know what's so bad though? Angel have to deal with some of this stuff, y'all. So you got to deal with some of this stuff. But anyway, let's just get into the show. I got some points to share with you, like I do always. Always got a few things we're going to share, you know, but I had to get it off my chest. The opening video, it just wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. I don't feel like I get my point across. I needed to make sure it was clear for our mentally impaired individuals that may stumble upon this show and think Inside is the one to play with, because I'm not. I am not. I am the guy. I'm the guy that'll put chains on your goddamn school. And when I say your school, I'm talking about you and your little universe. And set that mug ablaze and watch you cook. Yeah, rotisserie fried ignorance, extra special sauce. That is me. I know you see all the energy and antics right now, but I'm so serious. I'm so serious. I hate being bothered. You know what I mean? My kids bother me enough. I love them though. That is their job to get on my last nerve. But it's all right, because they're special. They earn the right to trigger me. Especially putting feet in my face while I'm asleep. Especially waking me up in the middle of the night. Daddy, I want something to drink. When I'm finally getting some time to sleep. Anyways, man, I'm going to stop venting right now. We're going to get into the show. Coming up this week, what we got going on, man. Woo! Woo! That was a lot, huh? 5 days of calm. Right now, it's supposed to be calm. It's refuge week. It's supposed to be working on me. But see, to work on yourself, you got to go through these things. Same way they change the passwords. You know, now Taylor did that because Taylor's the one to go live, Angel. You know, I showed you yesterday. My son did his first live stream yesterday. And when people started to pop in, he cut the live stream off. He got a little scared. So, you know what I mean? That comes with the territory, son. Oh, yeah. My Tay-Tay. I love my Tay-Tay, man. You know, yesterday I showed a little video of Tanner and Taylor getting into it a little bit. And I'm going to show a first part, and then I'm going to pause the video and I'm going to talk about the moment where they can use some of these things I'm going to talk about today. This is something that we got to work on. But this week, like I said, this is what we got coming up on the show, right? Monday, we're talking about Name It to Tame It, which is today, right? Calm beats chaos, right? Tuesday, we talking about pause and take a breath, right? And Wednesday, we talk about physical reset. Before you punch the individual in the face, chin check anybody, gusto, punch, you know, that Millie Rock punch, the jab to the cheek. We got to hit that reset button, all right? Thursday, we talk about scripted responses. This is something I need to really work on, because sometimes I don't think before I speak. I just say what's on my mind, and then at times I tend to hurt people's feelings. My bad, but I'm not taking back what I say. I'm still working on myself, y'all. That's Thursday, so we'll wait for Throwback Thursday, and I do got a special little video I will show over some histories, over my past antics. Y'all get a laugh out of. So Thursday's going to be a funny day. Friday, we're going to repair ourselves, hopefully by these past few days, and using some of these things I'm talking about. May help you. We still may have to work through it. It's something I have a hard time with when it comes to repair and reflect. I have a hard time when it comes to apologizing. I hate the word apologize. I more so despise the word I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I ain't never been sorry. I ain't a sorry ass nigga. I ain't me. No. I'll apologize when it is right. But most of the time, when I say what's on my mind, I meant what I said. I meant with every bit of strength in my body. I meant what I said. Now, if you took it the wrong way, that's your bad. But like I said, Inside's got to work on himself. I'm working on myself, y'all. And the same way these individuals need to work on themselves, that's in this book. Make sure you guys tap in with Angel. Go to rawtruenovels.org. She is back online. She's back on Facebook. She's back tapped in. You know what I mean? That's one thing about Angel. She ain't finna be locked out of something too long. She ain't finna be locked out of nothing too long. Some of these characters in this book need to be locked out. Matter of fact, some of these characters in this book might need to get hit by a couple of semis. Matter of fact, throw that thing in reverse, put some snow chains on, and grind over the face. Make sure you guys tap in with Angel on Raw True Novels. Time doesn't stop. It does not wait, and it never gives anything back. I'm going to tell you what. I did lose $20. But the last $2 ain't gonna lose. Y'all don't know nothing about no music. Y'all don't know nothing about no real music. The last $2, I'm not gonna lose. No, I ain't. I may have lost the 20, the Twinkie, the 20, twin. No, them it's 10s. No. I lost 20. Okay, so we had a little deal, and I have a little video I can show. I can show the video. Should I? I might should. Then I might not, but because I queued it up to show my sons doing their thing, right? But yeah, I had a little bit. We were going out to East Texas on this road trip. Some of y'all may know. Some of y'all may have been tapped in and knew what we had going on. We had a trip going on. Went out to a family reunion. They ain't been in a few years. So this is a special trip. So before, when we used to go, we stayed in the deep, closer to Dallas, Fort Worth area. We're out here on the countryside where it's hard to be found. That's why I like it, right? And we decided to go, and Angel betted me that it would take 3 hours to get to where we needed to go, to the National Forest, Sabine Forest, where my grandfather's land is at. Some of y'all may have seen the video. If not, I will play it again today, right? And she decided to say it's going to take 3 hours. I told her, no, it's going to take 4. We've been at this for a long time. Even as a kid, it took about 4 hours to get to where we were supposed to be at. Right? And I was wrong. There you go. See? I could be pissed off and still get on myself. I could be wrong, even though I was right sometimes. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. But yeah, I was wrong. I was so surprised how fast we got the long view, tripped me out. I'm talking about we're going through all these small towns, going from 70 down all the way down to 30, back to 40, down to 30, back up to 70, and 2 miles down the road, we back down to 30. Just fluctuating gas, just like, all right, the car don't know what you want to do. You can't set it to cruise control. Damn cruise control. You ain't finna enjoy that because you got to change it out of cruise control. So there's no point in using cruise control. Had cruise control on, didn't even use it. Sure didn't. Hell, even when we got on the back roads, we didn't even use the terrain thing until we got off the road. There's no point in using that. How about tail that? How about we had a good trip? You know what I mean? Had a good trip. It was quite eventful. You know what I mean? I miss some of the old chefs. But new generations come around, new people come around, new people want to take over and they want to cook. Gotta let them what they do. Gotta be thankful for what we receive. I'm learning. And I also had an argument about McDonald's, about this spending $40 at McDonald's. You guys know we spent about $40. When people ask me for money, I'm like, no. Because we spent $40 on a breakfast for our children. Damn it. $40. Am I a cheapskate? Yes. I don't like to spend a goddamn thing unless it's for promotional purposes, helping someone advance in a career, or paying these light bills. But goddamn, you know what type of breakfast I can make with $40? Man. Anyway, see, there are things that trigger me. This is all locked in the same conversation, y'all. Same conversation. There's things that trigger me And with our first point on this show, I have 5 points for y'all today. Emotional naming. I didn't even know that was a term when it came to dealing with anger management. This whole week is about anger management, y'all. I need it. I've been having it. I've used it. I've been in many hospitals for it. Yeah, I'm a bit of a loony bin. I'm a bit of a loose nut. I'm not wrapped too tight. But I've never heard some of these terms, right? Naming your emotions. I know about some emojis, but I didn't know you had to put emotional names on what's going on. And what that is you are naming the emotion. Basically what it says, I'm irritated. I'm overwhelmed. Now you could tell who kind of, wrote some of these informations down. I'm irritated. I'm emotionally overwhelmed. Immediately reduces the brain threat response. It's the first step to preventing blowups. So obviously what they are telling us, some of these professors that may not look like us, have told us that, hey, before you blow up on someone, make sure you tell them that you're overwhelmed. I'm frustrated. Most of us brothers and sisters say, leave me the hell alone. That's a little better. That works a little better for me. Now, in a professional setting, I'm pretty sure you need to say something about a little coffee machine. You might need to say something about a little Starbucks cup. You might need to say something in a meeting. Excuse me, sir. I can smell your breath. Could you please move away from me? You're making me overwhelmed with your smell. I get it. But for me, move your funky ass. It's probably better, and that probably works better for me. You see why I had to widen the screen out? Because, see, I'm not here to crucify some people. I'm here to crucify some of y'all. Bet. Now, I was ready for this one. I'm ready for this whole week. I'm turned up for this whole week. Because these are the things I needed. And the reason why I'm moving my body like this segues into the next point. Body signals. Body language. For us brothers out there that have a significant other that is well tapped into how we move, the body language speaks volumes. Your body language may speak louder than you even uttering a word. Now I know that for a fact, because when I get upset, when I get really, really upset, you get 2 stages. You get the very, very loud, angry one, slam break stuff. Then you get the very quiet, homicidal killer. It's only 2 stages. It's not really in between there. I got to love you enough to not bury you. Anyways, right? Body language, body signals. Anger shows up physically first. Tight shoulders, racing heart, clenched jaws. Catching these signals early helps you pause before reacting. Now, depending on what type of individual you are, we'll let you know how long your pause is. Maybe your pause is a couple of milliseconds. Mine's, you never know. Others, it may take them a day. It may take them an hour. It may take them a 15-minute break. But whenever that emotion comes around, the body will speak loud. It will. Most of us don't really play poker that well, so we don't know how to fake the funk with individuals. Most of us just lay it out on the table and just give it to what it is, and whatever you receive in your life glove, you're just going to have to deal with it. Just saying. Matter of fact, let me blow these candles. Let me just... Because it's about to get real ignorant right now. Right? Yeah. Food triggers me a lot. Especially when it ain't good. We're going to leave that. We're going to leave that one right there. Next topic is pause and label. Now, I don't really know how well this kind of comes into play, but we're going to go over it. Because this is where the topic comes from. Name it, tame it. When the event happens, body reacts, you identify the emotion, right? the intensity to do something, basically the moment you want to react kind of drops and you choose to respond instead of exploding. Those little steps right there, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was never really good at that. So you're good at that, kind of like going through the steps, you know what I mean, doing the breathing techniques. Is something they used to pound on us when I was at Storm Out West. Breathe, almost like form of yoga. But when you're in the heat of the moment, I ain't got time to sit here and breathe and think about what I'm gonna say. You just might be bigger than me. I gotta punch you in the neck. You're not gonna get on me and bear hug me. Nah, I'm good, buddy. What you did and what you done to me, you shall receive the answer you deserve. That may be an instant fist elbow to the neck. It may be throwing your ass in a guillotine to where you are begging for your life. I don't know which one may come first. Or you may get cussed out so bad, you may go call your mama, say, should you have me or should you even made me come in this world? I am very good at just burning a mug's soul down. I practice it a lot. Being a small individual coming up in Dallas, have that short man syndrome. You know what I mean? Where you have to prove things to everybody. I'm not the one to play with. I may be the smallest one in this school, but you finna learn the golden rule. Leave the small guy alone. Leave the quiet guys alone. Leave the guys that like to draw and do little flips in the grass alone. Because we might do something to you that the doctors may not be able to fix. Just saying. I'm just saying. Some of us have these things in us, right? And this one right here, right? Everybody says the environment we live in kind of controls the way we react. And I'm going to tell you guys this. I totally disagree with it, but I didn't want to hold the point back because you guys may have a little something you may know about this, but I don't. Me and Angel, we watch a lot of entertainment, different things, from documentaries, shows, movies. It's kind of like our quality time. When you got kids, you got to find some quality time, either while they're asleep, you know what I mean, or while they're doing their thing in their room. We get to have a little QT, and I ain't talking to gas station. You don't need the cup of ice no more. All right. So entertainment examples like watching movies, shows, often anger, laugh, or brings drama into a person's life. Explosive, implosive anger, misunderstandings, and emotional hijacks. I don't know. Well, you know what? Let me stop lying. Some movies and shows we do watch, I do get triggered, especially if it's like a war movie, especially if it's a movie where somebody's doing something stupid, i.e., I don't want to really get on Wu-Tang right now, but listen, we just watched a movie here recently where an individual had to go take over this complex, right? And it was a Aryan Brotherhood complex, and the black brother had to go take over the complex. This man was doing so much dumb, retarded, ignorant. What the hell are you doing? Why are you not eliminating the opposition? It was pissing me off. And the angels had to keep reminding me, it's just a movie, John. Chill out, John. It's just a movie. Now, I'm not saying she wasn't pissed off, but she got a little more control than me. I was 38 hot. I'm like, man, bro, what is going on? I'm finna do a review on this movie. And listen, I'm finna dog walk the hell out this movie. I'm about to be Siskel and Robert and dark skin. Yeah, the movie was pissing me off, right? But I get it. I may disagree with it, but it is true. We do get triggered by some of the things we see. And real life incidents that control the way we react to people that are around us. And normally it is the loved ones that receive the most pain out of us unleashing our anger, right? Right. And I'm very guilty of that. Listen, it be people that I really rock with, really love, you know what I mean, hold dear to heart. But they'll be the ones I talk to the least, be the ones I communicate with the least. The ones I pull up on the least. Because I'm going to tell you why I've became that way over the years. When you have been, I understand, I have been out in these streets. I have been out here promoting, building careers. Not only I, Angel as well. And when you have dedicated so much time on other people's careers and what other people got going, and you finally realize, all right, man, this is what I gotta do for me or Angel. I think we both realize, hell, this is what we gotta do for us so we can get to the point where we are relaxed. Like I was talking about earlier, it does something to you when you're like, you know what? I don't want to taint the good relationships I got with people. So I'd rather kind of separate myself so I can continue to elevate and reach these new heights. Because if I tend to open up too much, I'm going to let a sucker ass motherfucker in and they're going to destroy everything we work for. Period. And I believe that's the why we keep moving as far as we keep moving. I swear to God, I'm going to tell you this. I'll tell you this right now. And I listen, I don't feel no type of way about what I'm about to say. Period. And this is the perfect time to talk about this. If these bastards end up bringing that train line out here or put one bus stop sign, we packing up and we hitting the fucking road. Yup. I said it. That I will pack this shit up so fast. Listen, y'all may not understand. Them bastards end up putting a train line out here, like how they out there doing in McKinney right now. Got them bus routes. Man, that thing crossed that creek line coming down 380. I swear to God, we finna pack it, back it up, Angel. We finna move again. When you've worked as hard as we have worked, that state of peace. Now, I'm not Angel. I'm not finna pull up and help a lot of people. That's not me. That's Angel. That's what she do. Me, I'm the last one you want to call. But I'm not budging, buddy. I'm not doing it. I've done that, been there, done that. Got miserable doing it. No. So I guess these stages that I am talking about actually could work. So, for instance, I get a call and I somehow decide to answer the phone. First thing I'm going to say on the phone, man, is why you calling me and what you want. Not how you doing. Just being real with y'all. Just especially if it's somebody I don't know or I really don't rock with like that. Now, if it's somebody I rock with, they already know. Get right to the point of what you need and what's going on, and then we'll probably have a conversation. My vet's on a different level, okay? I may be a little disrespectful because the phone has literally destroyed my moment of peace or whatever I was working on at the time. It became a distraction and it's taking me away from what I'm actually working on now. Earlier, I'm going to show you guys something. Earlier, I was out here doing my schoolwork and I was reading, right? And ooh, you think I'm playing? My schoolwork's right here, right? And I'm over here starting to read. Doing my thing. I have a whole schedule. My life is scheduled to the T. So I really don't have a lot of extra free time that I'm willing to let go. And the free time I actually do have, I've been working on this painting, an hour, 2 hours a day. Or I'm chilling with Angel because I hardly ever get to chill with her because we're both working on stuff. So while I'm working on the school stuff, which has just been adding in my life, it's taking a lot of time anyway, I don't got time to hear nobody whine, complain, or moan and gripe about things they can fix. Just like that. Damn how you feel. Remember, I keep telling y'all, each and every time we do this show, I'm a dick. I am an advocate for it. I mean it in every other way. And like I do on this show each and every time, man, I make sure I give you some people that you may know. And this one right here This is a big one, and y'all may know him. You just might know him. He's played in a lot of different movies. Maybe you've seen 12 Crazy Nights. Maybe you've seen the movie Anger Management. I'm pretty sure you have heard his voice many of times. And you may not believe it, but it is true. He has a major anger management problem. Major. And his name is Adam Sandler. Yeah, man. The funny guy. The guy that helps out a lot of us comedic individuals out here. He helped a lot of comedians out here, especially ones that became his friends. He always put some of the same individuals in his movies. He talks about his anger management issues. I know I got mine. But when you start hearing it from other people that are big stars and celebrities and some people y'all may look up to, you may not think, oh, that's the funny guy. Yeah, that's the funny guy. Do y'all know a lot of comedians are really angry individuals? They're very violent. And they use the funny to balance it all out. Just think about that. Think about some of the comedians out here that have blown up. Not blown up as successful, blown up on stage. Somebody running up on stage trying to slap fire out of them. And I ain't talking about just Chris Rock. I'm talking about other individuals where they're out there doing a bar, doing a club, and somebody come up and bar their show. We've seen this many a times with Corey Holcomb. We've seen this many a times with a lot of individuals that are in the comic lane. They have a big time anger management issue. And the comedic side of them balances them out. And I think that's something that we all have to work on. It's something that I've been working on over these 40 some odd years. I've had an anger management issue, and it was really heightened once I got in the military. It was really heightened when I got in the military because I learned a few things on how I can make things move. Let's put it like that, not say too much, right? And as we learn ourselves, and I've learned myself quite well, I know certain things that I am able to tolerate. I know there are some things that I am not really good at dealing with. Especially when it comes to whining and complaining. That don't work. I'm not the counselor person you want to come to and confide in, because the first thing I'm going to say is, what you do to fix it? Or I'm going to be like my partner recently found out last week. He hit me up and, man, bro, I need you to pull up on me. You know what I'm saying? I got a situation going on. First thing I asked that fool is, bro, what did you do? Huh? What you mean? Oh, bro, what did you do? Yeah, I mean, there's got to be a cause and effect here. There's got to be something going on. There's got something you did, something somebody else did, but you did something. You ain't innocent in the situation. The only way a conflict happens, somebody did something happened, then it came to a bounce it back. Now you're making calls to other individuals to handle your situation. And when you cannot handle your situation, most of the time, it's something your ass did. Yeah. So I'm not that guy to be like, hey, man, bro, I'm going to hang up on your ass if I even answer it. No, that's what your mama's for. That's what your granny's for. That's what your daddy's for. That's whoever you pray to is for, matter of fact. Or download some of these apps or go to some of these damn YouTube videos, because I'm not that guy. You're not working on a solution for your issues. I'm working on a solution for my issues. I got issues, and this is how I work on my solution issues. Let me talk it out. Let me say it out. So when I do, or hopefully do not do, anything to somebody out here, hey man, go through these footage. This ain't no show. This ain't no, well, there's a show, but this ain't acting. This is really me. I got mental issues, especially when it comes to things that destroy my peace. I always say, Angel, you always tell me you want a new phone. You'll never answer it. Maybe I just want a new phone. I got issues. You know what I mean? But I own up to mine. I do. And I'm lucky enough to have somebody that's willing to steer in a fight with me. My kids make it a little better. They get on my nerves too, but that's what they're supposed to do because they're me. They're literally me. When I see them get upset and angry and go back and forth, they're literally me. Like even in the video, matter of fact, let me go ahead and bop out this up real quick. Check this out.
Hey!
Get up. Here, go. All right, you see how he pushing? You see? Listen, don't get on my babies. Listen, you see how Tanner was pushing Taylor around, pushing and pushing and pushing him because he's not getting his way. That right there was me. That was me when I was younger. So when I see them get triggered and right before the chaos started, you can see it building up. Me and Angel could be watching a movie, or Angel and I, for those that are, grammar wise, I'm learning. Angel always correcting my writings, y'all. So Angel and I, while we were watching a movie or doing something, whatever we're doing, I'm reading over something she's doing, or she's showing me some website she's working on, right? And you can see the tension adding up. Just building up, boom, 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 right before the chaos happens, right? And when the chaos kicks off, oh God, it'd be so funny. When the chaos kicks off, right? Instantly, they body language start to tell on them, especially Taylor. That boy gonna come in here with his head down. I didn't do anything. He was probably the main one that started it. He was probably the main one that started it, right? And then after his body language pops off, there will be a light pause of the droopy sad eyes. I want you to feel sorry for me because you found out that I blew up on somebody. So all these things that I was here talking about and showing, they do share some way. They are a bit true, okay? I am very guilty of blowing up on people. And there's times, man, where I get so angry, I'll stop talking to somebody for 2, 3, 4, 5, 17 years. And those numbers are real. Hey, like I said, on this show, I only can give it to you the way I can give it to you. But what made me realize that, hey, you know what? I am not the only one. I want to show you guys something else, right? And yesterday I showed a bit of this video, and I'm just going to show it because why? I can. I sure can. I'm going to show it. And it was just the same. It's like a recap of what we did at the family reunion. But when I played the video yesterday, and as the video was playing, it was something that I said, and I'm going to pause the video in there, right, when I say it. And it made me think like, oh, this is why you are the way you are. Real spill, okay? So, without further ado. See, I'm getting better at this, doing this show thing, all right? I'm getting better, y'all. I'm getting better at this, right? Without further ado, let's go ahead and kick it off. Boom. All right, and I encourage people
I wanted to get back off in here and get this sign. As you see, this is what we had. This is where my grandfather's land and family is where we grew up. This is where we had a good time at. Rocking and rolling out here as a kid. I enjoyed it. Got the people rolling by. This was fun for us. I always wanted to stop here. I was too young as a kid to stop and get a rock out with this sign, but I'm gonna get this sign. And we're gonna have a great show today. Y'all lock in. It's Inside. Welcome back to Military Veteran Point of View. We out here in East Texas, man, giving y'all a view of what I enjoyed as a kid growing up. It's your boy Inside. Lock in. Let's get it. Over there, man, I got the family sitting over here and pulled off the side of this road. Look at that. That's a whole tin roof.
What's up, man?
I talked about this on the show. Look at that.
Oh, loud.
Watch the walls from front. That's a dirt devil. That ain't gonna sting you. Man, it feels the same.
Didn't say nothing. The second egg, she threw away.
Yeah.
I said, "No, Mama, why you throw that egg away?" She said, "There was an eye in it." I didn't see the eye. I didn't see the egg. But me and eggs ain't been right since.
Alright, I be eating my boiled eggs, get my protein. Now I gotta check. Come on, man. Look at this.
Look at that little sister.
Come on, man. You never know, man. You might got some antiques in here.
I know.
Are you playing?
I know.
But this type of stuff I want to leave my kids. You know, I do a show at 10 o'clock every morning, man. I be talking about this space, man. Finally got my opportunity to come back out here.
Uncle, be careful now. Don't fall in.
This water here is...
Need to get a thing to close it off.
Oh, yeah. It was,
So
the wood was on top of that
It
thing.
them broke off. The water moccasin was behind that stump, up under that stump.
Oh, goodness.
They
Sure.
killed.
Basking in the sun.
All this had been cut. I was out here in April, all this was cut.
But, you know, it grows fast.
It grows fast, and it's been raining. This is almost 10 acres.
Yeah, that's my goal. You know, you beat the taxes when you give over 10 acres.
You got your gun?
With me?
Yeah.
No.
Where is it?
I got it in the car.
You might
No, we good.
You don't think we need it out here?
No,
The
man.
grass high.
No, this is not. You know, I be wrecking every morning. No, this ain't hard.
Snakes hide in the high grass.
They don't bother you. They'll give you a warning before they get you. Right here. All right. When I sat there and said, they'll give a warning to you before they get you. I need to work on me. Sometimes I don't give no damn warning. The warning was you should have thought about what you did before you did what you did to me, before you crossed the line. And as I was watching it, and I got a whole little mini doc that I'm going to show probably later on this week. I got to send some of that footage off. But it just made me think. We was talking about the snake and shit because they found some water moccasins out there. And there's a lot of rattlesnakes out there too. But when they're talking about finding the water moccasin, see what I'm saying? Goddamn phone. My bad, y'all. Oops, I should have kept my candle lit. Anyways, it just kind of helps me. It helps me think about the moments. Even as a kid, I would be very, very protective over the things that I liked and I loved. And I look at Taylor, and Taylor don't like to share stuff. I was kind of the same way too. I don't like to share my time. I don't like to share my peace. Period. And like I said, these are things I have to work on. I am guilty. of that. You know what I mean? I love when my aunties and my kinfolk and them, they would share the stories of how older people thought. You know, older people really didn't hold their tongue. You know what I mean? I got an old soul. And I really get some of that stuff from my old man. Do y'all believe that we get the tendencies and things we have from our parents or our grandparents? I believe it's true because some of the things my old man just wouldn't tolerate. And there's things that I'm just not going to tolerate. You know, I'm one of them individuals. I could lose every friend that I've ever had. Hell, I've lost a few, right? Either been unalived or we've had a falling out of some sorts on my end or on their end. Whichever way, didn't hurt me none. May make me upset, didn't hurt me none. Because when you have survived, and I will reiterate this, when you have finally bounced back and survived, you realize all you need is the ones that are right in front of you. It's immediately in front of you. Even if they get on your nerves, Angel.
was a very angry kid as a child. I liked to draw, did a lot of drawing, a lot of pictures, stayed a lot to myself. Once I started to get a little older, started feeling myself, started to do a little bit more fighting, just a little bit more talking. Then I was very rebellious when it came to everything they said an African American kid should do. I did the complete opposite. I played in a rock band. We don't do that. Well, guess what I am? Yeah. Anything that was said that an African American kid shouldn't do, God damn it, I did. We don't do taekwondo. We don't do karate. Get what? My mama threw me right into karate. Yeah. Right outside. Matter of fact, we went to this place right outside the Boys and Girls Club, where a gentleman would come out there and teach us different defense moves. Right. So was I an angry kid? Had to ask my mom. I was very protective. I was overprotective of my relatives. Very overprotective. That's for sure. But I think the military really enhanced a lot of those things, right? And a lot of those things I'm not able to break. But during this week, we'll kind of go over a few of these things, and we're going to find a way to beat the chaos. And the best way I've learned to beat the chaos is to separate so you can elevate, let people figure out their own ish, and keep yourself happy. This is why we on this mission to get this land to be able to stay away from everybody. You know what I mean? I told people I'm going to have booby traps on my land. Yeah. I'm saying this live and direct. Don't worry about the don't trespass sign because I know you're going to pass it. Don't worry about the trees that's got the paint on them to let you know not to come in. Come on in. I'm going to send you to the upper room so damn fast. Anyways, y'all, man. Me and my squeaky chair over here. Angel be getting on me about my squeaky chair. Anyways, y'all, I am loving doing these episodes or shows. Now I may be going too far. I don't care. I like to adventure. So going too far ain't too far, right? And I'm just talking about me. I've been doing this stuff and I talk about my issues and problems and it somehow helps you. Cool. Right. But there's a lot of individuals out here that deal with anger management issues. So this whole week we're going to talk about anger management. We'll talk about different ways we can prevent it. I'll show a couple of videos and I'll have a few demonstrations and things ready to go for this week. But then we'll have some new promotions coming up as well. Let me go ahead and pop this bad boy up right now. See, gave it a little music. 5 days of calm. Refuge week, man. Sometimes we got to be the ones to save ourselves, man. So you guys stay tapped in, locked in. Make sure you guys share this with a friend. I'm finna get prepared to do what I gotta do. I got some reading that I am going to continue to do before I was disturbed earlier today. But it's all right, man. This is my new mission in life. So I hope you guys stay locked in. And I really, from all, the antics, all the little fun, little jokes, little things I be doing on here, the serious thing is out here, you need help, right? Not help as in from someone else. You need help, mental help. You know what I mean? Go seek it, go get it. It is not a form of weakness. It is a form of strength. Please do yourself a favor and go get the help before you end up hurting someone out here that you actually love and care about, because those are the ones that will be attacked first. You may not believe it, you may not see it, but I would tell you from real life experiences, you will attack the ones that don't deserve it. I am here. Once again, it's your boy Inside. This is what I am doing. This is what I'm pursuing. This has became a part of my life. You know what I mean? And I encourage you guys to continue to tap in, lock in. Make sure you guys tap in with Jim's IT Publishing, right? So much on the way. The network is building. Big shout out to the Primetime Network, man. I know I was watching the show on our way back here. And once we got back here, he goes live at 7 in the morning. At the same time, at 5 o'clock, they go live with the Industry Talk Show. And I am just going to tell you guys, you definitely want to tap in. you definitely want to tap in. But I've been on here more than an hour, so let me not take too much time. And let me get back to doing what I do, man. You guys be great. Another show. We'll have a show tomorrow. As this week comes on, we'll get better and better and better. And welcome to the world of Inside Speaks. Let's get it. No, this is not a dream. You're in the world of Inside Speaks. We're inspiring you to find happiness in your world. Guess what? We outside with it. We like to hammock camp, bike, as well as ruck. That's right. I'm an Army veteran. I served 2 tours. Man, with some great individuals, man. We had our ups, we had our downs, just like you go through in life. But I tell you what, I'm gonna share some of them stories with you on this channel.